The mysterious and dangerous plot surrounding Nick Newman and Alan Lawrence confrontation in the tense context of The Young and the Restless, a fateful confrontation between Nick Newman and Alan Lawrence, also known as Martin Lawrence, led to a catastrophic event that no one could have expected. A sudden and mysterious death occurred during this confrontation, leaving everyone in the Genoa City community shocked and wondering about the next developments. Was this death an accident or a carefully calculated assassination? The mysterious confrontation and death of Alan Lawrence. Nick Newman, a character always known for his strong and decisive personality, had a tense confrontation with Alan Lawrence. While unable to control his emotions, Nick pushed Alan forcefully, causing Alan to fall and suffer a serious head injury. This injury led to Alan's sudden death on the spot, leaving everyone around him in disbelief. This incident pushed the Newman family's relationships into an unprecedentedly tense situation. Nick could not have imagined that his angry actions would have such serious consequences. Although Nick initially thought that pushing Alan would make him regain his senses and retreat, no one could have expected that Alan's death would bring with it a series of troubles and mysteries that would later have to be solved. The secret behind death and decomposition. While the incident is still unclear, a terrifying question arises: are people trying to cover up the crime by decomposing Martin Lawrence's body? This is one of the big questions that the characters on The Young and the Restless will have to face throughout the following time. Alan Lawrence, or Martin Lawrence, is a mysterious figure with a dark past, and now his death is just one piece in a larger scheme that may be unfolding behind the scenes. The characters involved with Alan, including former friends and rivals in Genoa City's business world, all have their own secrets and motives. Not only will Nick and Sharon face the threat of this event, but other close members of the Newman family, such as Victor Newman, may also be caught up in a tense legal and family battle when things fall apart. A trip to Europe and a new relationship. While the case is still going on in Genoa City, Sharon Newman and Nick decide to take a trip to Europe. Both are trying to salvage their relationship, but little do they know that this trip coincides with Alan Lawrence, or more accurately, Martin Lawrence, plans. While Sharon and Nick may be trying to repair the cracks in their marriage, Alan Lawrence is plotting an escape with Tracy Abbott, whom he has seduced into going to Paris. Nick encourages Sharon to take Faith to visit Noah in Europe, a trip that would be a chance for their family to reunite and find joy in life again. However, Sharon has one condition: Nick must accompany her on this trip. Sharon's reason is that she does not want to go alone, especially when she knows that the trip could lead to unpredictable and dangerous situations. Nick, despite his difficult relationship with Sharon, decides to agree and joins her and Faith in Europe. Meanwhile, Alan, in reality Martin Lawrence, is trying to entice Tracy to go with him to Paris. The reason given is to visit the locations where they will hold their wedding. The appearance of Alan in Tracy's life seems to be part of his secret plan, a plan that may involve escaping from his pursuers and launching Tracy into a new life she could never have imagined. Tracy Abbott, lost in a relationship with Alan. Tracy Abbott, a strong and intelligent woman, is slowly drawn into the complicated and dangerous life of Alan, the man she trusted. Although Alan tries to convince Tracy of a bright future together, the truth about his past and the secrets he is hiding gradually begin to surface. Tracy begins to feel ambiguity and insecurity in their relationship, but Alan's persuasion and affection for her make it difficult for Tracy to give up easily. However, the events taking place in Genoa City, especially Alan's death, may put Tracy in a difficult situation. When Tracy decides to travel to Paris with Alan, she has no idea that she will be confronted with terrible secrets about this man's past. Can she escape Alan's grip, or will this trip lead her into a vicious quagmire from which she cannot escape? With the death of Alan Lawrence and the ongoing situations in Europe, the characters on The Young and the Restless will face risky and unpredictable challenges. The tension between the characters, especially in the relationship between Nick and Sharon, will push them into difficult and dangerous decisions. Will Sharon and Nick be able to save their marriage on this trip, or will they continue to fall into irreconcilable conflicts? On the other hand, Alan, or Martin Lawrence, is still a big mystery, and everything can change at any time. Will Tracy soon realize the danger from the man she loves, and can she escape the life being controlled by him? All these questions will create a tense atmosphere, making viewers look forward to each episode to discover the next secrets. Surely, this story will not stop here, and the next episodes will promise big surprises. The mysterious escape and the confrontation in Europe, the new life of Martin Laurent and Tracy Abbott, life in Genoa City, where secrets are hidden, conspiracies are woven and relationships are complicated, is always a topic that never runs out of appeal. But no one can predict the tense confrontation and secrets behind the story of Martin Laurent, the mysterious man who everyone thought had disappeared from their lives. However, a series of unexpected events gradually reveal the truth behind his escape, as well as his dangerous relationship with Tracy Abbott, and the recent death of this man has left an indelible mark on the hearts of those around him. Martin Laurent and the escape. Martin Laurent, the man who always hides under the name Alain Laurent, is not only a man with a shady past but also a man who lives in fear of being caught. He knows that, if the truth about the twin swap is revealed, everything will fall apart. This creates a strong motivation for Martin to quickly leave Genoa City as far as possible, before things get out of hand. The situation becomes even more tense when Martin realizes that not only is his past at stake, but his future is also in the crosshairs of the authorities. His presence in Tracy Abbott's life increases the risk of being discovered, because Tracy, a strong and intelligent woman, will not be easily drawn into his shady life. Fearing that Tracy may become a target in this pursuit, Martin decides to get her as far away from Genoa City as possible. The two of them plan to flee to a safe place in Europe, where they can start a new life. Paris, the city of love, becomes the ideal destination, where they can hide in the shadows. Chance and the investigation expands, but no one can escape the past easily, especially not from Chancellor's investigation. A talented investigator, Chance has begun to suspect the disappearance of Martin Laurent, who he believes is still hiding somewhere in Genoa City. After reviewing security footage, Chance notices some unusual clues related to a man who may be Alain Laurent, who many believe is dead. Sensing the danger that threatens not only himself but also those close to him, Chance decides to act quickly. He begins to track Martin and Tracy's every move, and information related to their trip is quickly identified. Chance begins to understand that Martin and Tracy's escape may not only be an escape from Genoa City but also part of a larger plan that he must decipher. However, while Chance searches for evidence and prepares to act, Martin, who is now fully committed to leaving everything behind, knows that time is running out. He rushes Tracy to the airport, where they are about to board a flight to Paris. But determined not to give up, Chance gets word of their trip and quickly arrives at the airport to stop them. The race against time becomes breathless as Chance rushes to stop Alain and Tracy from leaving. But by the time he gets to the airport, it's too late. The flight has already taken off, and Martin and Tracy have successfully escaped Chance's surveillance. The trip to Europe and the coming confrontation. When Martin and Tracy finally arrive in Europe, their lives seem to have entered a new phase, one filled with hope and danger. However, they cannot foresee that this trip will be more than just an escape. Fate has brought Sharon and Nick Newman to Europe at the right time, creating an unexpected encounter. Nick and Sharon, with their complicated relationships and strange feelings, are also trying to solve the problems in their lives. When they arrive in Paris, they unexpectedly encounter Tracy and Martin, who are unexpected people in this situation. Will Sharon and Nick immediately realize the danger for Martin? Will this trip be the occasion for Tracy to realize that she is being drawn into a life of crime and risk? Alain, the man who is not himself, but is playing the role of Tracy's love partner, may try to convince her that Paris is a place where they can start over, where the authorities will not be able to find their traces. But what will Tracy do when she realizes that the man she loves is not what he appears to be? Tracy's thwarted love and crucial decision. Tracy, with growing doubts about her relationship with Martin, will have to face a harsh truth. She can't run away forever. Love may be the motivation for her to stay, but responsibility and the truth will make her reconsider her decision. Is this relationship really worth it, or is it just a trap that Martin is carefully building? Open-ending and unanswered questions. As this story continues, things will not stop in Paris. Tracy and Martin will have to face difficult decisions in situations they never imagined. Can Tracy escape Martin's grip and return to her real life, or will she be drawn into the sinful and dangerous life he is leading? The story of Martin Laurent, Tracy Abbott, and the secrets behind their past is still long and has no end in sight. The plot twists and turns continue, and viewers will have to keep watching for surprising developments to uncover the truth behind this escape. Questions about life and death, love and betrayal, freedom and control, will be answered in the upcoming episodes of The Young and the Restless. In the world of The Young and the Restless, where secrets are always ready to explode and relationships are always tense, a surprising encounter between Sharon, Nick, Tracy, and Martin, aka Alan, in Europe is taking things to a whole new level. The lives of the characters in Genoa City are swirling with intrigue, deep-seated secrets, and risky decisions. Tracy Abbott's life and the man she believes is Alan are now a hot spot, as Sharon and Nick may unwittingly be drawn into this dangerous life, with unprecedented suspense and excitement. European trip, unexpected encounters. Sharon and Nick Newman's European trip could be a chance for them to find balance in their relationship after previous cracks. However, just as they are about to leave, another story begins to unfold. Tracy Abbott, Ashley Abbott's older sister, is on a private trip with Alan, the man she trusts and loves. Alan, the man she thought she would spend the rest of her life with, is not who she thought he was. When Nick and Sharon receive information from Chance, a talented Genoa City investigator, about suspicions surrounding Alan, Tracy, and Alan's lives begin to be threatened. Chance has received some disturbing information about Alan, and when he calls Sharon and Nick to warn them of what is happening, it not only raises a wave of concern but also makes them suspicious of the character himself. The story becomes even more complicated when Chance reveals that Alan is actually Martin Laurent, a wanted criminal in connection with a previous kidnapping that has not been fully solved. A powerful shock not only for Sharon and Nick, but also for Tracy, who is deeply in love with a man she thought would build a happy future with her. The journey and the dangers. As Sharon and Nick begin to connect the dots about Alan and Martin Laurent, they begin to suspect that Tracy may be in danger. However, finding the truth is no easy task. Martin is not only a charming and charismatic man, but also a man with a mysterious and dangerous past. This tense situation leads to a crucial decision. Sharon and Nick decide that they can no longer sit idly by. They will have to act to protect Tracy, and have no choice but to travel to Europe to rescue her. But when they arrive, will things be as simple as they thought, or is it a trap? Meanwhile, Martin, or Alan, becomes more cautious than ever. He knows that he cannot let Tracy, the woman he is having an affair with, find out the dark secrets of his past. And not only that, Martin also realizes that there is a threat approaching him, that is Sharon and Nick. He knows that if they find out the truth, it will all be over. So he constantly tries to convince Tracy to go with him to remote locations, trying to create the perfect cover to hide the crimes he has committed. The confrontation and the unexpected ending. When Sharon and Nick finally meet Tracy and Alan in Europe, a big confrontation is inevitable. All the secrets are about to be exposed, and the question is whether Tracy is ready to face the truth. Will she realize that Alan is not the man she once loved? And can this relationship continue, or will she have to choose between love and her own safety? The meeting between Sharon, Nick, Tracy, and Martin will be a major turning point in the story. When everything is revealed, Tracy will have to face the truth that the man she loves is the one behind the crimes she could not imagine. And will there be a great war that follows, when Martin is determined to protect his secrets to the end, while Sharon and Nick are determined to get Tracy out of danger? As Sharon and Nick decide to do whatever it takes to protect Tracy, the relationships between the characters will be severely tested. Can love prevail, or will the truth destroy everything? Sharon and Nick will have to make difficult decisions, and no one can predict the consequences. Sacrifice and family love will come first as Sharon and Nick continue their journey to save Tracy from a dangerous man. However, when secrets about Martin's past are revealed, the biggest question is whether things will end happily for Tracy, or will she face irreversible risks? Open ending. And what's next? This story promises to not stop here. The complex and unexpected plot twists will continue to unfold in the next episodes of The Young and the Restless. Will Sharon and Nick be able to protect Tracy from the dangers that Martin is creating? And can Tracy escape the influence of the man she thought would love her forever? The answers will gradually be revealed in the upcoming episodes. There are many unanswered questions about the future of Tracy and the loved ones in her life. But one thing is certain. The fight to protect her family will never be easy, and difficult decisions will have to be made if they are to survive this confrontation.